Hello students, good evening to all of you. So today it is our first class. So in today's class we are going to discuss about the topic food. What does it come from? And this is a topic from class 6 science book. So everyone knows that we eat food in our daily life, in our day-to-day life. And does we where do we need food? What is the reason? Because we need food to survive, to live. When we eat food, we get the energy from the food. That's the reason. And everyone knows about it. So, the food is actually we get from two sources. First one is living, like both everything is living, but the first one is plant sources and the second one is animal sources. So, first, introduction. What is food? So what is the introduction part? In introduction part, we'll discuss about food is discuss that food is the essential essential thing essential thing that all living being need. Why do we need food? To get energy. To we eat food to get energy. To get energy, and that energy is used for our day-to-day activity, for our daily activity. Like I am just now teaching you. So teaching, I'm holding lecture and writing something on the board. So every time walking, swimming, dancing, everything. For everything we use energy. We need energy to do work. And food that we eat is also used for our repair of the body, for the repairing of body, for the growth of body. Okay, so for all this thing. So the second thing is sources of food. Sources of food. What do we get the food? First sources is plant sources. Plant sources. So first question should come to our mind that how do plants make their food? So plants make their food by using sunlight. With sunlight they need the carbon dioxide, water, and with the presence of chlorophyll pigment in the leaves they can prepare their own food by the process known as photosynthesis. So we are going to discuss all these things in the next chapter. Okay, first right now we just know that the plant make their own food, and that's why they also call it autotrophs, because they can make their own food. So what are the plant sources of food? Like the whole plant sources, like the fruits, we eat fruits, vegetables, vegetables, then grains, cereals, all these things. These are the category of food, variety of food. So what are the parts of the plant that that we eat? That we eat. Edible is also called edible parts of plant. Edible parts of plant. What are the edible parts of plants? For example, seed. You are eating seed also. With seeds like rice, wheat, maize. These are the seeds that we eat. So one thing is seed. Then root, We are also eating the root. Which root? Which plant root we are eating? Like the carrot, radish, beetroot, beetroot, sweet potato. These are the root that we are eating. Then leaves. We also eat the leaves. We all know that we eat green leafy vegetables. Like the bird, the food stored by leaves also, root also, seed also. So the food storage in leaves can be seen in like we eat cabbage, then onion, onion, then lettuce, garlic. These are the example of leaf that we are eating as a food. Then fruits. Then fruits we all know that we are eating the fruits like the mango, banana, grapes, pomegranate, papaya, all these things. Then fruits we all know we are writing flowers. So what are the flowers that we eat? The vegetable which is a flower is cauliflower. Cauliflower that we are eating is vegetable. Then broccoli, 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 broccoli. These are the parts of plant that we are eating as food. Okay. So wait, let's erase the board first. So let's continue guys. I have already erased the board. The next thing is food. Food we also get from the animal. Food sources from animals. Animals also give us food. What are the food that we get from the animals? Okay. So like the meat. What are the meat that we eat like the chicken, mutton, and egg? Then milk. These are the animal products. Okay. And we also use milk to make different products, milk products. What are the milk products that we make, that we eat in our daily life? Like the curd, paneer, nutrient-rich food. These are there. Paneer, curd, cheese, butter. These are the milk products. These are also comes from animals. Okay. So the next thing is we are going to discuss about the ingredients. What are the ingredients? Okay. So ingredients means the material required to make a dish. To make a dish. To make dishes. For example, suppose we have to make tea. We have to make tea. So what are the ingredients? What are the things that require to prepare the tea? First one is water. We need water. Then milk. Then sugar. Then cloves. We also use cloves. Okay, and the tea leaf, which is very important. This is the main important ingredient. So these are the ingredients required to make tea. Like suppose we are making dal. This is a dish. So what are the things needed to make dal? First we need pulses. Pulses, it can be anything like the moong, like gram, green gram, okay, or anything. Then water, then spices, different types of spices like turmeric. This is an example of spices. Then salt, we shall do use iodized salt because iodine also is a mineral which needed for our body. Okay, these are the ingredients which is used and we also need water. Okay, so these are the ingredients that need to make the dye. So this is the ingredient. We call this process water turmeric salt oil is as ingredient. The next thing is what are the like there are animals. Some animals they eat grass. Some animals they eat only meat, and some animals they eat both plant products as well as animal products. Okay, so we are going to discuss about it. Like the plant eaters, what are plant eaters or animal eaters? Animal eaters. On the basis of food habits, what type of food they eat, we can divide the animals into three categories. First one is herbivores. Herbivores, okay, the smallest one. So you all get to know from the meaning of herbs that what herbivores means. Herbivores means plant eating animal. Plant eating animal. What can be the example? Example like the cow, deer, rabbit, goat. These are the plant eating animals. Second one, carnivores. Carnivores. These animals, they only eat flesh of other animals. We can eat animal eating animal. Sorry, we can animal who eat other animals. Who eat other animals. Okay, what can be the example? The examples can be tiger, lion. Okay, so these are the examples. And the third one is omnivores. Omnivores. Who are the omnivores? The animals who eat both plants and animals. Both plants and animals. Both plants and animals. The example here can be first we human being. We eat both plants and animals. We eat fruits, vegetables. These are the plant products. And we also eat chicken. Sorry, cat. We also eat chicken, mutton, eggs. So these are the animal products. So we are eating both animal and plant. That's why we comes under the category omnivore. Human, cat, dog. Okay, these are the examples. So guys, so my dear students, we already discussed about these things. I hope you can understand all these things very well. So let's wind up this class. This is all for today, my dear students. So we'll meet in the next class. If you like the video, then subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Thank you.